It's a natural reaction. They start mixing the facts in. They put their story with your story, like that's really what happened. Women front for these fellas, fellas front for these women. It's a trait that's passed down from old heads right down to their children.
The Gene Deal
Well, hurry up
Show.
and start the show then, Gene. People been waiting on you all day.
I'm just gonna wait till everybody come in.
Why you gotta wait, man? Just start the show. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah. They in here. Yo, Gene. I see y'all coming in. We got Dr. DaCosta. We got Pretty Gangster. Adidas daughter. Oh, they in here now. Lucky Lefty Bism. All your moderators. Christy O. Todd. Oh, they flooding in. The Dream Master. I see him now.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Gene be talking that real shit. Yo, we gotta go.
Yeah, this J Prince staff on. What's going on? What's up with it, J Prince? What's up? Alright, this paperwork party, man. I seen you on my Instagram today. Paperwork party, all on you. Paperwork party, all on you.
Gene Deal Show, paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. It's getting looser and looser. Got some exclusive for losers. They on my Instagram, baby. They mad cause paperwork and Gene go paperwork. So get your membership, subscribe, and hit the like button. There's content on YouTube. We ain't doing this shit for nothing. Cash out, PayPal, or hit the super chat. Relax, tune in. We about to get it.
Come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. My boy Gene Deal, man. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Lego. Yeah.
I guess she ain't ready because she's supposed to be starting off talking to y'all about what's going on the show today. But since she all in her phone, all in the videos and everything like that, I guess I'll say what I have to say.
Okay. You got me.
Hey, this is Gene Dill. This is Miss Pleasant. This is the Car Chronicles. We setting it off today about stuff that's happening in the industry. And y'all know what's on fire, so let's get with it.
All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. What's poppin'? It's your girl, Miss Pleasant. Before we start, though, so shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. You guys, we met a really cool guy this morning. I needed to get dug out of my space because, as you know, there was a blizzard. I said dug out. Oh no! Oh,
Whoa!
not that dugout. Dug out the
Whoa!
goddamn snow. So anyway,
Whoa!
Gene, he came down and he was helping me and everything like that, which I appreciate. But he needed help. So along comes this young man by the name of let me make sure I get his name correctly, you guys, because I want you to go and follow him. He's an upcoming artist, and I'm going to put his YouTube link in the chat. His name is Jo. He came and he helped us. I mean, of course,
Help you.
Gene. Well, yeah, he helped me because he was helping you help me. And yeah, cool guy. Make sure y'all go over there. Let him know that Miss Pleasant and Big Gene sent you guys over to go and subscribe. But before y'all subscribe to him, make sure y'all subscribe to the Pop Off Show. Is there anything you wanted to say about the gentleman that we met this morning?
The young kid was out here. He was hustling, digging people's cars out. I don't know what Miss Pleasant was talking about. She was getting dug out. Uh, he was digging people's cars out. She was getting dug out. I'm just gonna say that the young kid was out here.
It is not that type of show. It is on Friday.
He was hustling like we used to hustle back in the day,
So you respected that.
I respected it a whole lot. Showed him a couple of techniques. One, two. The kid said he does beats. So if there are any artists out there that aspiring to be artists, the kid said he does music. So go check him out.
Okay, I just in the chat, you guys. I just posted him in the chat. JL. All right. So now, you guys know I usually do the research and I bring the stories to Street Chronicles, to the Car Chronicles. So today I wanted to bring what's trending on social media right now. I know you guys have seen the beef between 50 Cent, T.I., and T.I.'s son, King Harris. So apparently it started out with 50 Cent dropping something about Tiny. It was a picture about Tiny. And, her BBL, it was looking, kind of crazy. And King Harris got on social media and he basically was, calling 50 Cent out because, yeah, everybody's going to step behind their mother. So he didn't like the disrespect that 50 Cent was given to his mother, which is understandable. Then 50 Cent dropped a meme that looked like a frog. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was hilarious. He dropped that meme. Now, T.I. has the song out. Remember, I let you listen to the song earlier. So now, my whole thing is to the chat and to you. Is 50 Cent going too far? Like, when is enough enough when it comes to bullying? Because I think it's kind of bullying, maybe. I can see it whereas though, 50 Cent is petty and hilarious. So I wanted to know from you, what was your take on it? Because I know the man, the myth, the legend, you know about these things. So, chat, we're going to ask Gene Dale, the man, the myth, the legend, his take. I always say that. Come on now.
Stop it, though. Please.
You know. I'm going to always say that because I'm going to buy you a shirt that say it.
And I spoke the word, right?
Yeah.
You going spending your money for nothing.
Right. So, okay. So, I know you heard a little bit about what's going on. I let you hear the song that T.I. put out. I personally like when King Harris has said, 50 Cent, dig up your mother and take the picture. That was hilarious because she will be looking crazier than Tiny. But anyway, what's your take on it?
I really didn't want to speak on this dumb shit. But let me just say this to y'all. If y'all don't know 50, 50 got his start by going after every rapper who was considered hot. You understand? That's how he got his start in the game. You know, he was a rapper and everything like that, but he went after every rapper that was hot in the game. This dude is a marketing genius.
Okay.
He's been, I don't know when the last time he had was in the top 10 or top 100 charts. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't keep up with music like that.
Right.
You
Okay.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
But who's everybody talking about on the internet?
50.
Wrong, right, or indifferent.
Right. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck
Well,
if
I'm
it's
talking
wrong,
about
right,
him.
and indifferent. Everybody's talking about him, and he's talking about this bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? You know, when in fact, okay, if King loved his mother like he said he loved his mother, he wouldn't disrespect his father. And he has disrespected his father.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? You don't disrespect nobody your mama love or you with.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
If that was the case. So his ideology of, oh, I'm doing this for my mama, I think it's a bunch of bullshit.
Mr. VIP 317 said the same thing.
You know what I'm
think
saying?
it's fake beef.
So now, as far as T.I. is concerned in this, you understand? Bruh, it's a lot. He went on and he did that song, You Let Me Hear It.
Right.
It's
yes.
a lot of shit
that he's saying.
He shouldn't even spoke on, and within the fact when he has paperwork out there on him, you understand? Because you got to explain to me or anybody who knows the law,
Right.
how the fuck you get out of that federal charge having silencers?
Right, when they caught him at the airport, right?
I don't know if they caught him on the airport. They caught him on, it was on a tour bus.
Or somewhere.
Somewhere in the Midwest. This nigga had assassin tools. A silencer is considered a assassin tool.
Right.
You understand? That's an automatic 10 to 15 years in jail.
Okay.
Tools of an assassin. You cannot have that. He beat that. Okay, I don't know if he beat the charge. It just got thrown out of there.
Right.
And I'm wondering how.
Went away.
It just mysteriously went away.
I mean, in his song, didn't he say something about he saw somebody paperwork? He said he saw 50 Cent paperwork.
Well, listen here. All that was bullshit.
Okay.
You understand? And then the shit with the Murder Inc. shit like that. Man, listen here, bro. 50 has had beef with real gangsters in the street.
Right. Yes.
You understand? All the people talking the shit I just told them, I said, yo, listen to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about what they talk about. Nigga, get on the elevator with him and go to the 20th floor. You and him.
Okay.
You understand? You and him. Mm-hmm. If you got beef like that with a nigga like that,
right,
get on the elevator with him and go to the 20th floor.
And what's gonna happen?
Oh, we'll find out when he come down by himself.
Richard Hill, M4P said facts, Gene, 50 real.
You understand? So everybody could talk all that shit. Everybody could say he's a businessman now. He's so much of a business now, he got all, see, having the young niggas like King talk about him,
right,
makes the young niggas look at
irrelevant. It makes him relevant
so
now.
So now he start being relevant.
Right,
and all these niggas down south be talking like, yo, why they let 50 say this or why they scared him? No, nigga don't give a fuck about what he say.
Right.
That's that fucking internet clown shit. Nobody gives a fuck about what 50 say. As far as, you know, he going at these niggas going back and forth, having them keep him relevant in the game.
Right. And it's free. It's free promotion.
Yo, all publicity is good publicity.
I hear that.
You understand? As far as being respectful in the whole 9 yards and stuff like that, everybody is food. Your mama, your daddy, that
Oh,
nigga in
wow.
the alley, your sister, your brother, any other
I'm your
motherfucker.
mother, I'm your daddy,
You
I'm the
understand?
nigga in
You
the
know,
alley.
everybody is fool
I'm your pusher.
when you enter the entertainment, when you enter
Uh-huh.
this whole shit right here. These
Right.
niggas don't give a fuck about mama's daddy. If you got these young niggas sit up here and a nigga can have his baby in his arm and they'll shoot at him with his baby in his arm.
That is fact.
These young niggas don't give a fuck. Don't
Right.
give a fuck to talk about women and kids is out of the game. That's what real gangsters do. Man, get the fuck up out of here.
But for real facts, 1838 said he got a year and a day for it. And if so, that's fishy. They saying about his time. And Lucky Lefty said
What up, Lock?
he should be locked up. He should
Well,
still be locked up.
the thing about it is that, you know, 50 is repping New York where he's from.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And if people don't understand that this is all a marketing ploy to keep his name out there and it's business to him. You know what I'm saying? Let it stay business to him. Because soon as you make him make it personal, you going to wish you hadn't.
Right, because then he's going to go for the
You understand? No. Let it stay business fucking with 50. If you dealing with this nigga, let it stay internet business.
Uh-huh.
You know, cable TV business.
Right. Netflix business.
Instagram business.
Right, okay.
As soon as you make it personal with him, you got a problem. You know, like everybody want to talk, and T.I. gonna talk about, listen here, you went out a nigga when he down. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, you up, down, sideways, crisscross, or whatever,
Upside
nigga.
down.
If you my enemy, you
Right.
my enemy. And I don't give a fuck what your problems is.
Okay.
You understand? I don't care nothing about your problems.
Nickel 4326 said 50 was a street dude before he was a rapper. And Beth D 4526 says Gene tells it like it is and gave you 100. Birdie 2 Sweet 607 shout you out. Hello, she said to Gene and Miss Pleasant.
Yeah,
What's popping?
So, you know, people can get out here, talk all that shit they want to. I was there. And then, and T.I.
Okay, but this is the thing.
Hold on. Let me say this right here, man. All that gangster shit and everything like that, all that King of the South shit, man. You understand? I know what happened at the Mirage, bro. And don't nobody know that story, but I know that story. So I'll let you tell it first, man. You know what I'm saying? All right?
Okay, so does it have anything to do with the verses?
Yo, listen to me. I said what I said.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They talking gangster shit. They talking all this and stuff like that. And yeah, okay, I fucks with 50.
Right, yeah.
You understand? But tell a story about the Mirage. You know, be a man, straight up, tell a story about the Mirage. That's some real gangster shit there.
Are we ever going to get the story about the garage?
The Mirage. The Mirage. Hot 97 at the Mirage when he was hanging with Murder Inc.
Oh, okay.
All right? Tell that story.
All right, Mimi Flo. Thanks for that. Okay, so Maya McDonald, IL50W. I agree with Gene, and I think T.I. really mad at the fact that 50 didn't want to do the verses. Okay. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to the Pop Off Show. It's your girl, Miss Pleasant. Go and follow the Pop Off Show. We're trying to hit 10K. All right. I don't know. For me, I thought it was like, you guys are too old for it. Like, I just feel as though, but
this shit is entertainment.
I was just about to say that.
This shit is business.
Maybe we need to start that and our shit go up.
Yo, this is business. This, you know what I'm saying?
It's nothing personal.
It ain't personal. Let me close this right here.
Okay. Hey, chat. Hey, everybody that's on the chat right now that's saying hello to me and Gene. Hello to you guys. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to the Pop Off Show. Make sure y'all go and follow me on TikTok and IG. But anyway, getting back to it. Now, do you think it's okay, even though that King Harris is of an adult age, do you think it's okay for the kids to get into the beef?
Well, listen to me, man. If
And what's your take on that?
the first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, these kids out here today is crash out dummies.
Yes, yeah,
They
these YNs.
they
I don't like to call them YNs, but YNs, yeah.
they crash out dummies.
Okay.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
They are so emotional. They so much of emotional wreck that you got these kids. They'll sit up around here and kill themselves, not knowing that this too shall pass.
Which
Whatever you going through,
leads
whatever
us.
you going
Mm-hmm.
through, this too shall pass. And they don't even understand that. They just go on their emotions and their feelings for right now, not knowing that,
It is
if you
tomorrow.
really believe in God and you really about that life, you about living that life instead of taking your own life that's not even yours.
Right. Okay, so speaking of that, y'all, we're gonna move right along into our next topic, because this is a topic that is
Bro,
near
I'm doing
and
the show. I'm gonna
dear
call you back.
to my heart as well as Jean's heart, and it's about suicide. We feel very passionate about, look what you just said.
Oh,
And I
okay.
had a friend that committed suicide. So I know somebody personally that has taken their life. And sometimes I feel like I don't even fucking want to be here. You know what I'm saying? But I am happy to be here. I am blessed to be here. And I know that I live another day to fight another day. But there are some people that feel as though that tomorrow is just going to be as worse as the day that they're in. So now, what was the story that happened as far as with the with the unaliving?
Well, they had two that they said that an NFL football player from Indiana, he was actually signed with the Minnesota Vikings. He had two injuries where he couldn't even play the first 2 years that he was signed,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a $2 million deal or whatever like that. And they found him that he had killed himself in the garage. I think his name. Oh, let me see. His name was Roland or something like that.
And how old was he?
He was 25 years old.
So he did this on the strength of the injuries.
I don't know. I can't speak to why he did it because I'm not that
You're not him.
I'm not
Okay, I
that
got you.
I'm not that versed in the whole situation where I could go back, and the only thing I read about it was what I read online. I don't know no personal information about that.
Right.
You understand? But what I'm saying to you is that, for you to be a NFL for you to be an NFL or NBA or anybody
Right.
with a whole lot of status, and then
Right.
you decide that
That's what you're gonna
yeah,
do.
that you decide the only corner that you have to go and cry in is that of death, and you see yourself in death's corner, and you sitting there, you shedding tears, and you want to give death your life, then something is wrong.
Right.
And then
Miss Nisi 2953, sending deepest condolences to you. She just put in the chat that one of her cousins unalived herself. And Richard Hill M4P said, never get that bad to unalive yourself. Law student Callie said, I never felt like that. JW Properties, shout out to Miss Pleasant and Miss Jean, Big Jean. Yes. Yeah, so for me, um young
I'm doing the
men,
show right
you
now.
guys, there are outlets, and sometimes people feel that they don't have someone, you know what I'm saying, that they could reach out to talk with.
Yeah.
My friend Christopher Morgan, rest in peace to you. He unalived himself a couple of years ago in October. And I had just seen him. I was the last one to see him. And I thought everything was perfectly fine. And I always asked him, yo, you all right? because that's my thing to all my peoples. Yo, you all right? Because I know what it is. And he said he was okay. And it really bothered me because I didn't know. You know what I mean? And a couple of hours after that, he took his life. So I say to you guys, it is never, I mean, you don't know the effects of what happens when you guys are gone with your family, with your friends. It's crazy. I have a hotline. Y'all can call the hotline if y'all need to talk. I'm here because I would rather you talk my head off than take your head off.
All right. See, the thing about it is, y'all, listen here. The devil always want to put himself in a position, you understand, to be a winner.
Right.
The devil does nothing to lose. He don't do shit to lose. He always looks to be a winner. He plays to win. You understand? And when you are by yourself is when he operates at his best.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Check this shit out. According to scriptures, Jesus went on the mountainside and the devil said, oh, shit, you the son of God, all right? Since you the son of God, jump on off this mountain. Let's see if your father going to save you.
Okay.
Jesus was by yourself. By his... I just told my brother I'm doing the show, and he calls me.
Well, you know, that's when everybody call. But make sure y'all go and subscribe to the Pop Off Show and make sure y'all become a member.
Well, let me finish this. You know what I'm saying? So he going to tempt Jesus when Jesus was by himself. But anytime Jesus was the disciples, you couldn't find the devil. They may have devils within the disciples, Judas and everything, but he did not tempt Jesus then. He tried to catch people by himself. 9 times out of 10, when people commit suicide, who they with? They're by themselves. Right. They're alone.
Right.
They make those decisions alone.
Right.
You understand? Listen.
And I heard it's the quickest decision, and it was basically like when people don't, like when they try to unalive themselves and don't go through with it, they only think about it for that quick second, but for that quick second, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
There's no coming back from suicide.
Well, some of them have, because my friend, she got her stomach pumped.
It won't be suicide.
And, well, I mean, it was an attempt.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, once she came back, once they pumped her stomach and she came back, she didn't even really want to do it. So now, here it is. If they wouldn't have pumped her stomach, she would have been dead.
I just believe this, y'all, is that get you some real friends. If you got a problem, and people, if somebody around you is talking to unalive themselves and they talking about it, even thinking about it, yo, put them somewhere or be with them where, or spend that time with them, because you're going to wish that you didn't. Make sure you make them a priority.
Facts.
You understand? Like, I heard people talk about this kid in Georgia. You know his name, Kyle, whatever?
Yes. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you his name right now. In Macon, Georgia, we have Kyle Bassiner, and he was found. You guys, this is going on TikTok. He was found in Macon, Marietta, Georgia, and my cousin sent this to me so we can talk about it here. And he was unalive. He was hung. And what happened was he had problems with the officers down there. And allegedly, the officers down there, y'all know down in Georgia, they're still, you know, racist. And he had got, one of the officers was basically harassing him and basically said some crap to him about basically unaliving him or whatever. Come to find out, he was in the woods. I don't know why he was in the woods, but this is where he would go to find solace and to videotape his videos. And he was on live, and apparently he said something about a lady was. He said something about a lady was around or something like that, so he got off the live. Moments later, he was found hanging, and nobody knows what happened. If you guys have heard about this, pop off in the chat and let me know. Yes, you guys have seen this. It's on TikTok. Facts, I live. Okay, Richard Hill, M4P said facts, I live in Georgia. So, right. So basically what they're saying is he hung himself. Now, we know that that is crazy because old boy was just saying all of the things on his live, what he was going to be doing. And that officer was very racist, and the officer basically had threatened him on his live. So I don't know why that the officers are not being investigated, the ones that stopped him.
Well, the thing about it is that there's some other issues that you got to look at too, and it's the reaction of his parents.
Okay.
You know,
Why?
and you have to look at that because they found his body and they were happy that the fact that they found his body, but they did not speak on him. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't speak of anything that they felt that it was done in a malicious manner. You understand? First and foremost, they should be testing his clothes they should be DNA testing his clothes and see if anybody was around him, touched him, they should be doing DNA on the rope.
Monique 5152 say we know why. I mean, I think it's because of the color of his skin.
Right, well, but I'm just saying, still in all, the FBI, you know, like his parents, if the parents them felt that there was something that was really wrong, and what they did in their discovery, they should be what? They should ask the FBI to get involved in that stuff.
To step in.
You understand? So that means they should have been DNA testing on the rope, DNA testing on the clothes, on his body. You understand?
Right.
To see that have anybody around him have been touching him, and if their DNA doesn't match the people that been around him, then if it was one of those officers, one of those people, stuff like that, then the investigation should go further. But I believe that the parents in them may know he has some issues.
Mental health issues, I think. That's why he was in the woods. That's what I was thinking.
I just think that his parents know something that we don't know. And they look, because I'm going to be outraged for mine.
Right.
You understand?
That's how you coming behind yours?
You know, and I believe anybody is going to be outraged on theirs.
Well, Vicky Taylor said maybe the parents didn't know.
The parents didn't know what?
Maybe that he was suicidal or
no, but the parents had to know for them not to be in awe or outrage about this shit.
Right.
They must thought that he had some mental problems and some problems that could have led him to have suicide. That's why they're not upset. But what I'm really upset about it, if that's the case, that all us believe that there was something wrong, what the fuck is Ben Crump and Al Sharpton and all these people who claim to be our leaders, or if it ain't a paycheck, they nowhere.
It's no money involved. So therefore, Maya McDonald, she said they unalived him. They have a history of it, and certain parts of Georgia are still very racist.
Oh, I know that. Certain parts of New York.
Right.
Certain parts of Missouri. Certain parts of anywhere in the United States of America is racist. Except you in Baltimore.
Shout out to Baltimore. My homeboy be hitting me up from Baltimore all the time. But anyway, that leads us into the second thing I wanted to talk about. Y'all know, I know y'all saw it on TikTok. It is the gentleman, the young man that got unalived by the cop who shot him in his head, and the dog was molding him. And they basically was like biting his face off, and the cops basically was telling the boy to be still. Now, how the hell was he supposed to be still if the damn dog is mauling the person's like whole face? And basically what they were saying was they was trying to pull the dog off of the guy, off of the gentleman. They said he was on the ground, and before that, one of the cops had put his knee in the guy's back, the gentleman, the black gentleman, his back, and they set the dog out on him, sicked the dog out on him. The dog basically mauled him, and you see on camera that they shoot this young boy in the head.
Did the guy have any weapon?
He didn't have no weapons. They didn't call out gun. They didn't call anything. All because he was moving and they told him to keep still. But how do you keep still when the dog is on your face and your neck?
What state was this?
I don't know what state it is. Chat. If you guys, anybody in the chat, if you guys heard of this story, please pop off in this chat right now and let me know where it happened at. Because one night I went down the rabbit hole on TikTok and they had this story, but I forgot about writing down the name and where it was from. But the officer allegedly killed 3 people before, and he still was on the task force. So the mother basically was crying, screaming, and yelling, and she was asking everybody to please, please, please share their video. And chat, let me know if you guys heard of this story. It was a young gentleman. They trying to say he had a pow pow. Oh, that's what they're trying to say. Danielle White 2771. Okay, it was in Detroit. It happened in Michigan. Thank you guys. Thanks, chat. It happened in Michigan. So basically what happened, chat is saying that they said he had a pew-pew, but there was no pew-pew that they pulled off of him. So that's what I don't understand. Because you know, and I know, that you know, that I know, that I know, that you know, that they lie. So until we see a pew-pew, then we'll believe it. But even if he had a pew-pew, you shot him in his head at point blank range.
You're supposed to make deadly physical force with deadly physical force. They're going to have to be able to articulate why this man even got shot if he didn't have no gun or no weapon and he was what you call.
Okay, wait. Law student Callie said, thank you for that. She said his name is Daquan Johnson. Yes.
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Say his name. Yep. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yep. McDonald said, my mom moved me to Philly from Alabama because of the racism in the early 80s. And I got to Philly and they are just as racist here. In certain parts of PA, black folks are not welcome to this day. That's crazy. Yes. Hit the like button. Follow what Mimi Flo said. Hit the like button, y'all. The mayor won't talk about it. Wow, they saying the mayor of Michigan, Richard, he won't talk about it. Okay, Debray 7681 stated it was in his backpack. Oh, okay, so they're saying that a pew-pew was in his backpack. All right. See, I didn't hear that. Okay, so now that's good.
Well, if it's in his backpack, that don't make no difference. You have to meet deadly physical force with deadly physical force. How did they know it was in his backpack? Before they shot him or after they shot him? You know what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna have to articulate.
Right.
And they gotta say that he was reaching for it And how could he be reaching for if a dog was mauling his face?
Okay, so law student Callie said the videos have surfaced and the videos do not show Johnson pulling out the firearms while he was being mauled. I agree. I didn't see that. And you guys know that they have another angle. They have the angle where as though you get to see it. I want to see that angle because I went to go Google it and I went to go put it in. They don't even have it coming up anymore on they don't even want you talking about it no more. So if you guys make sure y'all screenshot, make sure y'all save because it's not going to be televised. But this is the thing that I think, and you let me know. In chat, y'all let me know because you know great minds think alike. They're trying to get us outside, you guys. They are really trying to get this martial law popping because you know what? And what they need? They need us. They need the black people so they can make it make sense. You get it? Although they are doing these things, I say to everybody, keep your head on a swivel. Make sure y'all do things that, you know, are in a group together. Make sure you let somebody always know where you're at. It's crazy times out here because they want to bring us out. We're not protesting. We're doing line dances. We're vacationing. We're minding our business. They want us to come out, so this is what they're trying to do to bring us out.
All right, so what was the next thing that we are going to talk about? Well, you know, all you people out there, man, you got to be smart in all cases, no matter what you do and who you do it with, you know, and you got to know that this too can happen to you.
Right.
And knowing that, you just got to be intelligent by the decision that you make, especially when you with groups, especially when you're dealing with law enforcement people. You got to know how to articulate yourself, and you got to know that, listen here, bro, they don't care. And
what Michael said,
the law is always going to be on their side first.
Right. Okay.
Always. I've been there, I've seen it.
Right. Inside and outside.
Definitely.
So definitely, you guys, if you don't take anything away from this Car Chronicle, make sure y'all please be safe out there because they want to bring us out because they know when we protest, we make statements and we make things happen. And in order for it to be justified, they need to be having black people out there. So keep dancing. We will be supporting from the inside because you guys can donate to the cause money. You know, it's a lot of things that you guys can do. You guys can call. You guys can post. There's so many other things that we can do so that we're not outside putting our bodies, putting our minds in danger. That's pretty much.
Well, you gonna talk about some girl gonna knock somebody out?
Oh, which bring me to now. This is so crazy because I want to say the GOAT, and I know last time you didn't want to talk about it because you know it's your boy Papoose. But we're not talking about him. We're going to talk about his girl, Clarissa. So now, basically, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I am having a hard time with her, like, you know, liking her, whatever have you. But let me tell you, what she did the other day, I stand 10 toes down with her. Now, this is what happened if you don't know. So, Clarissa, she's the Clarissa Shields. She's the GOAT. She's the boxing heavyweight champion or whatever, right? Her and Lemmy got into it because apparently this is all for my baddies. If you a baddie, step up. And if you're not, it's going to all tie in. So basically what happened was the young girl, Summer, who's been having beef with a young lady by Lexi on Baddies USA. What happened was they was all at this fight on Sunday, but Summer was with the GOAT, and Lemmy was with uh, Lexi, which Scotty, that's a problem. Anyway, Lemmy went up to the GOAT, which is Clarissa, and told Clarissa that Lexi was going to beat up Summer. Now, Summer was with Clarissa. Clarissa basically told Lemon Peppers, because that's what they call him, AKA Lemon Pepper Wings. She told him, basically, you're not going to do anything. Nobody's going to pop off because Summer is with me. And when she's with me, she is protected by me. So any beef that you guys have, and she says she loves Lexi, any beef that you guys have, y'all not beefing right now. Now, me, I agree. If somebody is with me and you got beef with them, you're not going to jump them. You're not going to fight them because I'm going to get into it. Now, when me and them are not together, then you could do whatever it is that you wanted to do. Back in the days, girls respected it because I explained to them, I rock with you and I rock with her. But I'm not going to allow y'all to jump her. Not on my watch. That's not going to happen. We're not doing that. And I felt everything that Clarissa said. She said, not today. A lot of people think she punked Lemmy. I don't think she punked Lemmy. I just think she just stood on business by letting him know she's with me. When you're with me, you're good. Because that's the way we used to do on 12th Street, did we not?
We ain't had them problems.
I mean, no, we didn't.
But, you know,
but it would be some guys that would be there and guys would try it and y'all would have to be like, bro.
You know better than that.
Right.
Well, I'm looking like I know very little about that.
But I'm just saying, you know about in life, when somebody is with you and they got beef with somebody else and you know both parties, you gonna let one of them jump the other one? Nah, bro, you ain't gonna do that. Y'all can't fight around me.
What about if you was with a girl and
yes.
she got a man, and then her man run up on y'all?
We jumping that nigga. We jump. You know how many times we done jump niggas? We jumping him. We jumping him. You can't beat two of us up because while you swinging on the other, I'm coming in. We jumping him. And you better not mess with him no more. And if you do, you can mess with him again. Because if you do it again, he gonna get jumped again. That's it. And we tag teaming.
Well, all this old gangster shit coming in with you.
Because you tried to say, because it's our boyfriend. We jumping that ninja too. Evidently, he must have did something for us to jump him.
Oh.
Let me put my reading glasses back on and see what the chat is talking about.
And she say she a lady. She said she a lady.
Lucky Lefty said, I'm snuffing both parties, and then I'm going to ask if they okay afterwards. Make sure y'all go follow me, because I am real. My whole thing about it is, like, nah, y'all not going to fight on my watch. And it's happened to me plenty of times.
She a lady.
That's like back in the days, right or wrong. Back in the days. We could have so much beef, yo. I'm talking about Wendy's beef, okay? The old Wendy's beef, when it was big beef. If you had your child with you, big beef. Yeah. Okay.
Big beef.
If you had your child with you, that was the only way that you wouldn't get your ass beat. If you walked past the 112th and 8th Avenue and we had beef.
Oh, my God.
I'm talking about back in the days.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God.
But it leads into the conversation.
Anger,
it's not anger.
So much ill feelings with people. Oh, my God.
Do we got to go back to some of his videos?
I'm a changed man.
He changed 23 minutes ago, you guys. But anyway, like I was saying, like, I would me personally, I would let everybody know, like, nah, y'all, they got their baby. We ain't doing nothing. Now, some of my homegirls, they didn't care. One of my homegirls, she flipped somebody's stroller, but that's another story. But when we rolled together, we rolled together. You get what I'm saying? And I think she had every right to do that because I'm not going to allow you. And I just thought it was so messed up for Lemmy to do that on her night. That was her night. Like, you could have just took her off her game by telling her that the girl she bought, Summer, who's from her hometown, who she invited, was about to get jumped. And on, like, basically on national TV. And then he came on and he was trying to say, oh, well, that's not what happened, and this, that, and the other, and the third. Let me, y'all didn't touch Summer. They didn't touch her. So something must have happened. But my whole thing about it is I have gained respect for the GOAT.
Okay. Who is the GOAT now?
Clarissa Shields. She's
what makes her the GOAT of what?
She's the greatest of all time.
Of all times of what?
Fighting. Women fighting. Nobody. Yeah, it was somebody that just called. Give us a minute. Let me know. Pop off in the chat and let me know where you popping off from. Where you watching from. Let me know where you watching from in the chat. I'm popping off from Harlem. Let me know where y'all watching from. This is Car Chronicles. We're trying to get it together. People don't understand. We're going to have to start putting our phones on Do Not Disturb. Mm-hmm. All right, we got Richard Hill from Albany, Georgia. Mimi Flo, East Harlem, baby. We got Mr. VIP 317 from Indianapolis. Apprentice of Bobby Hemmett. Y'all ain't hear T.I.'s new diss track? Yeah, we was just talking about that earlier. Monique 5152, Rhode Island. We got Lost Smith Cali, WDC. We shouting everybody out right now because we having technical difficulties. So if you're in the chat right now, let me know where you're watching Miss Pleasant and Big Jean from. Miss Nisi 2953 said Flint, Michigan. And nephew, I'm gonna kick your ass. You said America. All right, we got Dawn, Ohio State. OHIO. I love Columbus, Ohio. Yes, yes. Stacy, Layla Ali is great. I'm in Cali. All right. Maya, I'm going to always be a Layla Ali fan. I just can't get with Clarissa. She talks too much. I mean, but didn't Muhammad Ali? Maya McDonald, Philly. Lacey Whitehead, North Kakalaki. Shout out to North Kakalaki. Monique 5152, Harlem. Ralphie is in Tampa, Florida. Pretty Pritchard said, I didn't realize how old I've gotten until I watched Shields' boxing match. I'm 57 and my swag speed is about there around 7. Laugh out loud. Exercise plan in the works now. Popping off in Missouri. Shout out to Missouri. All right, we got Newark, New Jersey.
It's done on my end.
which is our cousin, Baldwin, New York. All right, Poker Face. Layla is the real GOAT. Yeah, she is, but she ain't fighting right now. Yeah, Gene has met T.I. before. Cincinnati, Ohio. We got Wilson, North Carolina, Lacey. Trenton, New Jersey. All right. NJ Boy. All right, we got Palmdale, California in the house. Bernie, what's up? We got Michigan. I think it's Saginaw. I think I said it right.
Saginaw.
Oh, okay. Gene said it. Great show. Yes, thank you, you guys. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the Pop Off Show. I'm trying to reach 10K. You guys, go help a sister out. Popping off from Sterling Heights Assembly Plant. Yes, that's right. Get that money. All right, you guys. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to cancel it right now because we can't get it back. Make sure y'all go follow me on the Pop Off Show. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all go like my videos. Go share them. I told Gene I want to start doing a dating game. Stuff going. Have a great evening. We love you guys. If nobody told you they love you, Big Gene and Miss Pleasant love y'all for free and on purpose. Big man.
Hey, I'm sorry about what just happened. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I will be coming back to you tonight, and this is regarding that 50 and that T.I. thing. I'm gonna let some people who in the streets and that was in the streets and talk about and give their perspective on both ends of those rectors between those two different individuals. Later, thank you. Appreciate your time.
Everybody have a great day on purpose.